AIM encourages the children to write and call mom while she's in prison.
You guys can unload here and come in through here.
And every other month, AIM volunteers take children to places like Lee Arrendale Prison for one-on-one time with mom.
Prison is something that you never get used to when you have a supportive family and a family that stands beside you. You'll never get used to being in prison, but you learn to maintain it.
In recent years, women's prisons in Georgia have tried to establish children's centers where the kids can play games, hug mom, and even eat almost like they would if they were at home. But it's tough on everybody.
Because when I left, they were just little bitty babies. He was 3 months and he was 3 years old.
But she is grateful to the AIM program because they monitor her children, they tutor them, and counsel them, and sometimes even attend events at school that are special to the kids.
You know, my mother may have been incarcerated, but
Lucretia Doyle is on the board of directors of AIM. She is finishing a master's degree, hoping to go to law school, and 20 years ago, she was one of these kids, visiting her mom, who was serving time for armed robbery.
I know how the kids feel when they go to the prisons, and I know how the kids feel when they come home from the prison visitation. It's a tough experience.
The inmates know they did the crime and they will do the time. But it's a relief that at least someone is trying to help them maintain a bond with their children while they are away.
Yeah, church, as long as you go and serve and praise God, that's what.
Sounds like an average discussion over the dinner table,
I miss y'all.
What made you do, Mama?
but it isn't. Every other month, an organization called AIM takes kids to women's prisons in Georgia to visit their moms. And once they get through security, their day with mom is as normal as possible.
So what do your grades look like?
Hot chocolate.
Chartesia Jackson has been locked up for 6.5 years. The hardest part of doing time for a mom is not being able to be mom.
Because I missed so much out of their lives. I left when they were 1 and 3 years old. And Mommy doesn't drive, so if it wasn't for AIM, I wouldn't be able to see them as often as I do.
Her youngest, Jeremy, told his grandmother something that nearly broke her heart.
Well, he always tells me that his mother's hugs last him a long time. Sometimes he gets sad and stuff, and he'll say, okay, I know it's time for me to go back and see Mommy because I need another hug.
Most of the children brought to prison by AIM call their mom, write, and visit as often as they can. AIM also provides them after-school tutors and programs.
I think the main thing that we do really is to say these kids are normal. What's not normal is the situation, and so what the family needs is support.
And with AIM, they are getting it. It's not all visits to mom at the Children's Center. It's direction and guidance and support. And it works.
97% of our kids do not get involved with the criminal justice system. That's good news. That's really good news.
There are always tears at the end of the kid's visit to mom in prison, because it's just like Jeremy Jackson told his mother, these hugs have to last a long time.